Hello everybody, welcome back to A Certain Point of View. Jake and Brian here for another match reaction, and we are doing Alex Damon versus Jen Kempe, one of the first round matchups in the Inner Geekdom tournament that is currently running. This is the usual suspects versus the Rockstar, Sam Levine versus Roxy Stryer. Obviously we know who Alex Damon is, he is the Star Wars champion, but Jen Kempe is someone that we have no idea about. She is a very mysterious figure in this program. We know that she came up through the fan leagues. She's involved with Schmoedown for quite a while. We talked about it on this last week's episode of the show that she can come out like Kevin Smets and just absolutely destroy everybody. We have no idea at this point. But I'm safe saying that I think Alex Damon will probably walk away with the victory on this one.
Yeah, that's who I'm going to go with. It's pretty imperative for the Rockstars to win this match. Alex Damon's their last competitor in both tournaments until the championship round of Star Wars. So this is...
And we don't even know when that's going to take place.
Exactly. I would assume maybe... Oh, wait. Well, it's probably going to be live, so...
It'll be a while.
Yeah, it'll probably be a while. So, these points are pretty astronomical for the Rockstars at this point. So, yeah.
It's a good word, astronomical. That's
you.
a really, really good word. Yeah, so we're both picking the Demon himself in this one. I'm excited to see what he has on IG. We saw him once before, obviously, but I'm sure since then he's been doing his studying, and I expect him to really show his cards in this match on what he's good at and what could be a fault of his. But for now, we're going to start us off and watch right as the promo begins and before the introductions for the players start. So here we go.
Over Alex Damon as we get into this match, but we've talked enough about it. You want to see how we got here and how the factions got here? There you go. Damon right now, people think he's unbeatable.
He might be one of the most dominant champions we've ever had in any division.
And now he's become this, just Mike Tyson-like figure of Star Wars trivia.
I want him to not just dominate in one league, but two.
If he puts that kind of study to this is a dangerous type of Kevin Smets-like player we could
Precursor?
See.
Her holding the belt like that?
And now we're gonna put some respect
was there.
on his name in IG.
Not there.
Not the one before.
I feel like the luckiest manager alive because when you get the opportunity.
I wonder what her decision between doing the low angle is. All of her promos are from the floor up.
Intimidating looking down.
Maybe. Oh my god, I love the shirt.
No one stepped
Love
up
the
to the
shirt.
plate to take it from me, so it's just time for a new challenge, and this is it.
This ain't the Star Wars League, my friends. This is the Inner Geekdom League. And this thing has Jen Kempe written all over it.
Who? Hi, my name is Jen Kempe,
my God.
and I am a movie addict.
She did write some questions for Schmoedown at one point. It hasn't been a while, I believe. Had some fan league experience too.
That is honestly enough information because now I know not to
love the background,
underestimate
my
her.
goodness.
I've played against people from the fan
But that
leagues
shirt.
like Kevin Smets and Robert Parker, and I know that she can be.
I just noticed his tie had a spider on it.
The question is just
Who?
how big of
Parker.
You
I had no
are
idea his bow tie has a
going
spider
to
on it.
Name Jen Kempe. She is going to clean house in this thing.
Now, Sam Levine, he is, of course, one of the greatest players of all time. Players being the key word there, not managers, because do you really know how to manage? I mean, maybe not if you brought on a band to play against a champion.
Like the League of Shadows, I have been scheming behind the scenes of the Schmoedown for
I'm guessing she's a fan
years.
of board
I've
games.
been around since the days when
Trivia.
Triceratopses roamed the earth. They were grand times. I also come from the city of champions, Boston, known for the likes of JTE, The Insider, and of course, Rachel the Crusher.
Roxy
Pushing.
Stryer.
This is my house. This is literally my house, and I am tired of being in here. But this will be a fun distraction.
Look, Roxy, I know things haven't been going so well for you and the rock stars for quite a while now, and I don't think today's going to get any better for you.
I haven't lost a single game in 2 years, and I don't plan on losing today.
Alrighty.
I'm a little more scared of her now
Really?
because of the
As always, the great
the
Nerd Chronic putting
board
together a
games, the
phenomenal,
amount
phenomenal promo to show you how we got here and how important.
A little worried now.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't know how board games are going to translate to movies, but Sam Levine is obviously putting his stock in her. They do have Jeannine in the tournament on the other side, but with those two who are rookies in the IG, I'm not sure how they're going to do, but we're going to see here as she faces Alex Damon. Because this is StreamYard, though, and it is all virtual, they do take a little bit longer, so we're going to jump ahead to the player introductions here, as it's 4 or 5 minutes out, so it might be a good thing that we do this.
We got a chance to
All right,
see
here we
them just
go.
a little bit. Tournament introducing first, representing the usual suspects, making her Schmoedown debut. Give it up for the meme queen, Jen Kempe. Jen Kempe making the debut. Jen, it's been a while. We have been waiting for this moment. We have talked about this moment. You are here making your official match. You know, for those people wondering, wait, she's not a rookie. She played at the free-for-all. She's never competed in a match. So this is your first match. How are you feeling debuting in the Inner Geekdom tournament?
In the words of Hope Van Dyne, finally. I've been waiting for this for a long time. We don't need to talk about the free-for-all. That didn't happen. We don't need to talk about that at all. But no, it's great to be here, even though I'm still here, and I'm a little sick of here. But we're here with the Schmoedown, and I'm really excited to be here and to be promoting the usual suspects. And I know I kind of look like
Neither of the beers at the bottom.
Well, I know that he said for the beers that the fridge is broken, but the waters still. Is it just like waters are your prop?
And I'm stuck home, so I have studied.
You know, Christian,
very
just stocked up for quarantine.
Very
see just what a competitor she is. Jen, my question to you: it's all fun and games on draft night. We have the awards, we have the draft, and everybody's celebrating possibly being on a faction. But what did it feel like to you just moments ago having the $1,000 throw to Christian Harloff say representing
probably
the usual
Clue.
suspect?
Really?
It's a good
Yeah.
I
feeling.
love
This
Ticket to Ride.
feels like
I've
home
never
in this
even heard of
faction.
Oh my
I
God,
feel
Ticket to
we're a
Ride's
bunch of,
amazing.
wise
It's so
asses that are
competitive.
kind of
She does
chill.
have
We
a
do
lot of
our thing.
risk,
We let our
right?
And
intellect
seen it.
speak for
I'm a fan
ourselves.
of
We don't need
risk.
to
And seen it to the
big,
movie ones too,
crazy
so
videos
want to see a
about how we're
Seinfeld
gonna
one now.
kill everybody, but
I enjoyed
we
Life,
know our
too.
knowledge and we
Life's a
know
good
how
one.
to
I remember
play the
playing that on
game,
my phone.
so it's
They
a
do have an
nice
app for
faction
that.
to be in. I'm just really proud to be in this tournament for them.
Well, we're glad to have you in it, Jen. It's been a little bit, but finally you are debuting here, and we're about to bring
And I'm
in.
It looks like
distracted.
it all looks like it's gonna tip over too, which is crazy.
I'm terrified they're gonna
As we
fall.
bring in
Like,
That'd be amazing for this if it did tip
No.
over. It'd be so great.
representing the Rockstars with a record of 1 win, no defeats in the Inner Geekdom division. He is the reigning Star Wars movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Alex the Demon Damon. Alex Damon, look at that's like he's on Octo right now. Did he just appear from Octo?
Octo, Christian, Octo.
Little meditation before I go into battle.
I love it. Look, I know you pretty well now, man, and I have seen the competitor in you, obviously, from your first debut match in Star Wars, of how that big Fatal 5, and you're like, oh no, that's not standing with me. I'm coming back. And boy, did you ever. People said, like Roxy said, hard to argue, you're the most dominant champion we've ever had in any division, and you wanted to go into Inner Geekdom. You debut, you have that win against Emily, and you even said, performance was okay, but I need to go back and study. Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah, I mean, look, win or lose today, the Inner Geekdom belt is going to be mine. It's only a matter of time. I know how to do this. I know how to keep belts. It's just a matter of time and watching some of those movies that I'm not already an expert in.
Yeah, Alex, I was going to ask you what the study's been like, but maybe we'll ask that post-match. So for now, I just need to ask you, you look at Jen Kempe, and she's someone who's risen up from the fan leagues quite impressively, but still somewhat of an unknown as far as how she's going to be in the official Schmoedown Inner Geekdom tournament. So if you had to compare Jen Kempe to one Star Wars character, who would you pick?
Snoke. I mean, who knows where she came from? Like, just out of nowhere. And I know not to underestimate anyone from the fan leagues. I've played multiple of them.
I am Snoke. Here we go. So we're gonna bring in Snoke herself. Jen Kemp is here, and the Demon, Alex Damon. Guys, this is big. Both your factions watching as we see Sam
Sorry, a little
and
tired,
Roxy
guys.
looking on intently.
He doesn't do
Mark,
anything.
we're gonna go to round number 1 though. How's that go?
All right, let's get to our rules. Round number 1, very simple, guys. Whiteboard for whiteboard here. Sticking with the competitors on that side. Round 2 gets a little bit different. We flip a coin to see which competitor we want to choose. So if Brian wins a coin flip, he gets to pick the competitor he wants to go with before seeing the category.
Didn't you make a new rule for that too?
Yeah, so after round 1, whoever's losing flips the coin. Whoever's losing, so the winner of round 1 gets to call the coin flip.
He
is
does
the better
that
way to
because
say
he
it.
wants me to flip the coin.
Yeah, 100%. And we'll go over steals and 2 first 1 point questions when we get there. Round 3, same thing as well. We'll flip a coin, or depending on what the score is for the competitors, we'll give the loser here, the person down, the person who will get more questions. But as I said, we will walk you guys through it as we get there. So let's enjoy.
Wisconsin Muggle, JTP.
You and your font.
If you're not sure you heard a question right, you want to buy yourself
Yeah, it's my
another
personal
15
font.
seconds,
It
use
needs, to
the
be, it needs to be called the Berlin
If,
font.
if you don't know him, he's a connoisseur of
The
fonts.
3-round match.
No, I'm a connoisseur of handwriting. Handwriting, I love
Handwriting
I
fonts.
love good handwriting.
Yeah, we know.
Alrighty, and that's a really
Lavic,
interesting
and
thing
who's
to
your other
see,
one?
Not actually see the things written. It's nice to hear it,
Saul.
but-
Saul's handwriting was insane. It legitimately looked like a font.
Well, it's too bad. Unfortunately, his face was blocked in the edit.
I know, but I see it.
All right, and Alex, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready.
Good luck, good sir.
Schmoedown.
Oh yeah, you too.
Here we go.
Are you
Round
nervous?
Number
No.
1, question number 1. This comes from the MCU. What actor plays the character Trevor Slattery in Iron Man 3?
Okay, Christian, I am
This is
going
one
to
of
give
those
you the
first
task.
round
You
Brian
have 2
always
beautiful daughters. If you had a
forgets.
son, you name it.
You just wrote it down.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I don't know. It depends on how he looks. 5, 4,
He looks like a baby.
3, 2, then no. 1. Pens down, please, and we start with Jen.
Totally forgot him.
Okay, and Alex?
Ben Kingsley.
Sir
1 point.
Ben Kingsley.
All right, so Alex starting out to drawing first blood as we get to question number 2.
It's a
All
joke,
right,
Brian.
Here we go in a world called Star Wars. The galaxy far, far away, but the question's right here and now. And it is, what actor physically played Darth Maul in both The Phantom Menace and Solo? Which we hope everyone has seen Solo by now. Christian, I got so excited when I saw him pop up in Solo.
Yeah, me too. I looked, I said, that's a deep cut, but I like it. And 5,
You just
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Alex?
Ray Park.
Yes. And Jen?
This is where the Boston comes out. It's Ray Pack.
Ray Park.
Correct. Okay. Next is even. Let's see. Sorry. Next question. This comes in the realm of
Surprised you didn't
Middle
say
Earth.
Smart Pack.
Middle Earth. Which character tosses Gimli over a gap in the wall in the 2 towers?
So in the before times, I was a comedian, Christian, and I had a
I
bit
just
about
watched
Boston
this
Star
today.
Wars, so maybe I should do
I
one about
just
Boston
watched
Middle
this
Earth
today.
when I come out of this weird phase. What do you
I'm
think?
doing
I
my
like
my
it.
second
Yeah.
ever
5,
experience with a Lord of the Rings
4,
franchise, and I just
3,
watched this.
2.
I have an
1.
idea, but I
Pens
can't
down,
think of
and
his
Jen.
name.
Aragorn.
That's
Yes.
that's
And
literally who I was thinking of too.
Woo! I got a Lord of the Rings question.
Ah,
All right, moving on to the world of
Damn it.
DC movies. And your question, it's a recent one.
I knew
Who
the second I
directed
heard it.
2019
Oh my god,
Joker.
I hate these things. I hate director ones, and I know it.
Yeah,
too.
me and Gandalf were having a couple lagers down by the Shire.
Oh my
I'm
god.
surprised you don't know this.
I'm farting. I'm too distracted
You're
by that.
farting?
In my mind, brain farting.
2, 1.
I'm
Pens
just
down,
too
and
concerned with that Aragon one. Todd
Yes.
Phillips.
And
Yeah.
Jen.
Had to be not me, Bud Phillips.
Well done. Okay, next question here, everybody.
Brian, focus.
Next question.
Channel the Force.
Marvel films.
Thrown off by that damn.
Who voices the Silver Surfer
Oh,
in
oh, what's his
Fantastic
name?
Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer?
Okay.
You know, I have never caught either one of these movies.
It's
what
funny
am I
because
missing? Sell me
The
Christian
only
Jordan.
reason I know
I will
this
not do
is
that.
because we're
You ever
doing
seen
our
it?
Nerd Nation
Yeah.
when I went, he voiced it?
5, 4,
Watch me
3,
be wrong.
2.
It would be
One,
such a
Jen.
me thing to do.
You're missing Chris Evans. It's Lawrence
Okay.
Fishburne.
Yes, it is. And Alex.
Not Chris Evans at his best, though. Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep.
Any Chris Evans is good Chris Evans.
I appreciate Damon's handwriting because it's kind of
right now we
chicken
see the
scratchy like me.
score.
I can't wait for
Damon 5,
that
Jen
Nerd Nation
Kemp
series to
4,
be over. That way you can
1
stop
point
using
lead
that
by
as your
the
study
current
time.
Star Wars
It
That's right.
literally
Stumbled out of
is.
the gate, but Kemp has since kept up with Alex Damon as we have now surpassed the halfway point of round number 1. Your question number 6 in the world of Harry Potter, and that query is:
you
at
have
what
5
fictional London location does Harry exit the night?
Oh my God.
In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
No way.
Big fan of these movies. You know that,
I
Mark?
hate you.
Yeah, you made me sit down and binge all of them. Which
It's
I
my favorite Harry
thoroughly
Potter movie, that's why.
enjoyed. I don't know that I'm going to revisit them.
Oh,
5,
I'm
4,
don't have enough
They're good.
time.
3,
Damn it! I broke the
1. Pens
wrong
down.
one.
And Alex.
Leaky called it.
Yes!
And Jen.
Yes!
Leaky Cauldron, that's in London, he says.
I beat Brian in a Harry Potter
Exactly
question.
right.
I'm
Well,
so
Leaky
excited.
Cauldron is correct.
I
and
knew
we both
this-
get it right
so
here.
excited.
We see ourselves once
so
again.
mad right
Only
now.
1 point, but Damon has the lead 6-5
Literally.
as we get to our next question.
I would have
That
JT'd
next
so hard
question,
on that.
Star Trek movies. Who played Dr. McCoy in
Wow.
1979's Star Trek The Motion Picture?
I know who played him in the new ones.
Man, I'm pretty sure I saw on the news one time that this dude was actually claimed he got abducted by aliens at one point.
Really?
I gotta research that before I say it on the internet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we start with Jen.
DeForest Kelly.
DeForest Kelly is correct, and Alex.
No way.
I went Walter Koenig.
Oh!
Wow, Jen's able to tie it up there too, and I could see Sam Levine, big double fist pump there, 6-6. 6-6, we tie it up.
That's right, Christian. The threat
When's
of
the last time we saw him
a
miss a
perfect
question?
round has disappeared, but the threat of a competitive match, well,
I don't know.
that is loud and clear.
Relax.
Question
I
is
am
based
so
on
mad
Relax.
about that Harry Potter
DCEU.
question. You have no
And
idea.
The query is, which DCEU character said, "Love your perfume"? What is that? The stench of death?
Interesting.
I really am proud of the way I delivered that question.
I
was
liked
hoping
it.
you wouldn't
I
get
thought it
it.
was a very Shakespearean way to do it. 5, 4,
I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
Three,
I think I
2,
know.
1. Pens down, please, and Alex.
Shazam?
No.
Mark.
Incorrect.
Incorrect, and Jen.
The Flash.
Ooh, looking for Daddy's little monster herself.
Yeah, Harley
Harley
Quinn. Noise.
Why did they take so long to
Mark, I got
hesitate
a-
on
I got a
Shazam?
little,
Because he
full
didn't. He
story
doesn't
about
have
Blue
the answer
Iris
sheet that he does.
and,
Oh.
Scary Perry on the show today.
It was
So,
Mark's question.
was rehashing that one. All right.
Congrats to all of your listeners.
Yep. Next question. You know exactly.
I was
what
like,
story I'm telling
are
you.
they looking for
Next
Billy
question.
Bats? That's not right.
Heroes and villains. What film has superhero characters named Go-Go, Wasabi, and Honey Lemon?
Thank you.
You know,
Nerd
Christian, some
Nation.
images you can just never get out of your skull. And
this is a great
standing
movie.
on the stairs going up to the belly room, looking down on what I was witnessing.
You love this movie
Were
too.
you there that night?
I was there a different
That's
night.
if you get the right
Okay.
answer.
5,
I got that right.
4,
We'll
3,
see. That's what you said about Harry Potter too.
I show it
hands
in
down, please.
at work all
and
the
Jen.
time.
This is
Even
the
though I'm
moment
not
where my
supposed to show
Disney love
movies.
gets to
Big Hero
come
6.
in. Big Hero 6.
Yeah, it is. And Alex,
Big Hero 6.
we tie the game. It's 7-7.
I'm beating both of them right
All
now,
right,
by the way.
Mark, it's the final
I'm-
question.
All right, folks, and
So
the final
pissed right
question, as
I should've
has
only
been
missed
par for
one
the course
at
here
this
in the
point.
Intergeekdom tournament, is in the world of mixed bag.
Oof.
Let's jump in there with both
Oof.
feet, both hands, and pull something out.
Give me something good.
Question: what comic book character has been played in movies by Judith Hoag, Paige Turco, and Megan Fox?
You love-
Back to some of those nights. I don't know how we survived it, and even if I wanted to quit stand-up, I couldn't just because of all the blood, sweat, and tears that were spent. It's like now I have to keep going.
5,
Please, please,
4,
please, 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 please,
3,
Repeat.
first
I'll
one.
do that.
First one.
So this is in the category of mixed bag, and the question: what comic book character?
I don't know
has
the
been
first two
played
names,
in
but I
movies by Judith
I know who
Hoag,
Megan Fox has
Paige
played, trust
Turco,
me.
and Megan Fox.
Alex
Pretty
is struggling.
entertaining
Look at
place
him.
like
He doesn't know it.
Is the bottom line.
Oh yeah. I
Neither
would
does she.
say there's no
There's
doubt.
Well,
maybe
she's
some
right.
foul odors.
He doesn't know it.
In line. 5,
Dude,
4,
could we see him lose
Three.
the first round?
2, 1, and Alex.
Catwoman?
No.
And Jen.
April O'Neil.
Yes!
Yes,
Yes!
that is it.
Oh my
Yes!
god, that's so.
And all of a sudden we have a I believe.
Woohoo!
Is
I
Jen
knew
Kemp
that.
having the lead after round number 1?
Jen Kemp takes
Technically,
the lead. She's down
Jake Berlin
0-1,
has the lead after
but
round
she
number
put
1.
in there. She scrapped with Damon, and she finds herself with a 1-point lead.
Uh,
As she gets into it. Only
I should
missing
have
two.
9
And Damon,
points right
great
now.
showing here.
All right, here
on
it is
the
9-5
as
on
we
this
get
end,
into round
which
number two.
means
Mark, how's that go?
Brian will do the
That's right,
flipping.
in a
I'm so
phrasing that will not be blocked by title.
I will
at all.
call
We are
heads.
in round number 2. It's known as the wheel round. So each competitor
Tails.
gets a
Damn
spin
it.
at our gorgeous electronic wheel. And once a
I'm
competitor settles on a
actually
category,
gonna
you're
go
be
with
asked
Kemp.
5
Okay.
questions. Yes, 5
Damon,
for the
if you get Star Wars,
Each question is worth
I
2
don't
points.
want that.
There is no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2. So if a competitor isn't
Who would you
sure
have picked?
of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options.
Probably Kemp,
One of
because I
which
feel like
is the
Damon's going to
correct
answer everything
answer.
too quickly.
At that point,
So,
each competitor
which will screw
can
me right
use
now.
a JTE rule if they want. You can use a challenge to be issued by
Because
your
more than likely,
manager,
he's probably gonna get
just
something
like
he
any
knows
other
very
round.
well.
So, Christian,
Well, I don't know
as
what
we
she
look at
likes,
this,
so if she
it's
gets
pretty
like,
incredible because Jen
I mean,
Kemp
she nailed
came
that
from
Star
behind
Trek
like what you
question,
said,
so
and now all of a sudden
she
gets
gets
to
Star
spin the
Trek.
wheel first
I
if she wants
am
to, Jen.
done
If
for the
you're
day.
Also, we'll bring your manager in.
As well as Lord of the Rings, which
Here's
is
Tim
Damon's
with the brain.
straight.
Alex out for a moment. There is. All right, so Jen, so
Come around.
we're going to give you guys 60 seconds here to talk it out about what you want to do, and then you're going to have the wheel appear. So here's your 60 seconds starting now.
All right. First off, Jen, that was such a spectacular first round.
Damon
I'm
is
so
down
proud of you.
after
I am
the
so
first
impressed.
round.
I knew you could do it.
That's crazy.
Um,
That really is
Wow.
crazy.
We've talked about this strategy before. As always, though, the decision comes down to you. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you want to do.
No, I think we know what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna go against the will of the faction and everything because the will is strong and we know what we're doing. So yeah,
All right. All right, so Jen, you have your decision. What would you like to do? Go first or second?
I will go second, gentlemen first.
All right, thank you so much to both Jen and Sam. I'm going to drop you guys out here for just a moment. We bring in Roxy and Alex Damon. Same thing, Roxy. You can have 60 seconds here to talk to your competitor, and then you can spin, give some advice. Here you go.
Love going first. This actually works better for us. Alex, you know you've played this game enough times to know this doesn't matter at all. You're down by 1 point. It's pretty much a tie game. It's like starting over. You know what we're looking for on the wheel. You
She
know what to
sounded
do.
a little
And
extra boss to
I
me
have
right
all the
now.
faith in the world. The first
I like
round
it.
is surface level knowledge. So she had that. That's fine. You had just as much as she did. Let's see what she can do in the second round. I guarantee you it's not what you can do.
All right, that's it.
Oh, he's gonna get something that. He's gonna get something that's gonna screw me.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Actually, no,
I
you've
don't
been
even-
watching that. Star Trek.
I choose to not.
Well,
say
I'd be okay with Star Trek. The problem is
Keep it there. That's
I just I feel like
So Alex is
he's
gonna
gonna
take
answer
Star
everything too
Wars.
quickly.
Let's do this.
He's gonna answer everything too quickly for me.
Wizarding World. Oh, he doesn't
Round
like
and round,
Wizarding
will it
World.
land
Yeah.
back on Star
I think
Wars?
I really do think the
Alex
issue there is
gets to
he's gonna
once
answer
again
everything too
impress us
quickly.
with his knowledge of other Interdeacon categories.
He gets out of the way of the opponent's choice. He gets heroes and villains. You guys can talk it out. You have 60
again.
seconds to do so. Starting.
He's going to.
How how you feeling?
Eh.
I think I agree. I think that this is kind of it's the same thing as getting mixed bag. It's all over the place. I think that if you feel like spinning again, I think that that's a fair choice unless you.
I'll spin again.
Okay, I
Starting
agree.
again?
Man, a few
I'm with you.
words.
All right, so here we go. Whatever you hit here,
No matter what,
It's-
this is going to be
Yeah,
perfect
it's
for
good.
us, though.
here we go. This is the choice.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
It's a star.
It's not
Okay.
the one you wanted. Halfway
Oh
there.
No, no,
no!
we wanted.
I'm saying oh no for Damon.
You don't
I
know
don't think so,
anything, remember
man.
that.
All right, take it easy.
I think he's really gonna show something here.
I know it's true.
He's just gonna answer everything too
there
quickly
is
for me.
Ken, and there is
Not in
Alex.
Star Trek.
Okay, Alex, so you're
How
gonna
much?
get here.
I'll put
you're gonna
I'll
get
put money on it right now.
six
There he goes,
to
5 for 5,
questions
answering all
in
questions.
the realm of Star Trek.
Okay.
And we do need
How much? $10?
We do need to be able to
$10.
see-
$10.
We're that high.
10 bucks.
5 for 5. So
Five
he's
for
getting
five.
all 10 points.
All 10 points.
We can
I'll bet
see
you right now.
All
Okay.
those beautiful, beautiful talents.
All right, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. In the final frontier, what is the name of the city on Nimbus 3 where Cybok kidnaps
She knows
multiple alien ambassadors?
Paradise City.
Correct for 2 points.
All right.
All right, here's question 2.
I don't even care if I win this.
Star
I want
Trek
$10.
Nemesis was the last film with the cast from Star Trek Generation.
Uh,
What generation
Insurrection.
film preceded it?
Maybe?
Insurrection.
That is correct.
Yes!
Damn it!
Next question. Who directed Star Trek: The Undiscovered Country?
Nicholas Meyer.
2 more points. Alex
Didn't even finish the question.
showing he knows about all
Jesus.
stars so far.
Crap!
Here we go.
Crap!
Early in Star Trek Into Darkness, Kirk is demoted to first officer of the Enterprise after violating
Captain
the Prime
Pike.
Directive. Who directly takes over as commanding officer of the ship?
Captain Pike.
Five, 4.
Pike.
Pike is correct. 2 points for a big move there. And
Oh,
the
man.
final question here. In which Star Trek film does Dr. McCoy say, "Back home we have a saying, if you're gonna ride in the
Too
Kentucky
easy.
Derby,
Star Trek
you gotta
2009.
leave your prize stallion
Carl
in the
Urban.
stable."
I mean, I hope. I'm really confident in that answer. Please. Dan, give me my $10.
4, 3.
Repeat.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
How?
Star
But
Trek
McCoy's
film
not from
does Dr.
Earth. He wouldn't
McCoy
know.
say, "Back home we have a saying.
McCoy's a human,
If
dude.
you're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
he
ride
is.
in the Kentucky Derby,
Star Trek
you gotta
2009,
leave your
Carl
prize
Urban.
stallion
Come
in
on.
the stable."
Come on. Come on.
Star Trek 2009.
That's correct.
And my $10. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn it.
Yes.
Maybe Roxy was right. Maybe that was the
Damon!
one. Roxy wants to come in here and say some words. you can take.
My bad. I mean, Christian, did I say you knew nothing or did I say you knew nothing?
That's sorry. Well, now you
Wait,
you
wait.
can still do that. All right,
I
so
almost just
now-
accidentally Venmoed you $1,000. I need to delete that.
My goodness.
For the Star
Wow.
Wars champion.
Wow. Okay.
Now we're gonna bring
Seriously,
in
though,
Sam
on a side note,
Levine.
I did
Bring
okay.
out Alex for
But
just a second. Sam,
he just
same thing
proved
here. You got a minute to talk
that
about competitorship
on top of
movie.
knowing
Here
Star
you go,
Wars,
start
on top of
handing.
knowing Lord of the Rings, on top of knowing Indiana Jones and Back to the Future, he now knows Star Trek as well. He went 5 for 5 for 10 points. He had a repeat once,
Apparently, Alex didn't know that.
but my goodness, did he just show up
Who
again?
directed this?
Yeah.
You know, what movie came before
comment.
what movie? So here's hoping that you get just as lucky with some very
This is
base
clearly
level,
not my
general,
match.
So
I
good.
read it on a piece of paper. Questions. You got
Give
this, Jen.
her
I know you can
mixed
do it.
bag.
This is the
Give
first time I've ever
her
said this,
mixed
but
bag.
I would have loved
Give her
Star
Lord of the
Trek.
Rings.
No.
Give her Lord of the
I would have loved it
Rings.
too.
All right, well, here we go. So, to no one's surprise, Sam Levine talking about subject
money goes
matter as
to
far as base
promoting.
level and all that. Here we go. So let us.
Oh,
No, that's
man.
my StreamYard for the next
That's
2
your
months.
StreamYard for the next 2 months? Okay. Mhm.
All right, it's a tall order to match what Alex Damon just did, Christian.
Yes, dear God, please. Yes, please.
talk this out. Here you go. 50 seconds.
I mean, I have pretty good confidence in you in this.
There you
feel
go.
Like, how do you feel?
Uh-oh.
I think of what's up there right now, that's probably. I think we're good. I don't want to risk any Star
How many
Wars
points are you
kind
up by?
of skills and
Oh,
everything,
well, this
so, yeah,
doesn't
we're
matter.
good to go here.
That's not true.
Oh, I need I
You
need
need to get all
everyone.
five, all of
We
them.
have,
Yeah, you need to get everyone.
Wizarding World.
And we'll be a tie game.
And to PJ Campbell's dismay, we're going with yet again. Wizarding World.
PJ.
Be some difficult questions.
Oh, I don't need a pen
Same
anymore.
thing
Be
here.
some
Keep your
difficult
hands up.
questions.
And Mark, the Wizarding World. Here we come.
It is the Wizarding World of
Smart,
Harry
because
Potter. It's
he-
really just the
he
Wizarding
isn't
World
a
because
Harry
even
Potter
before he was
person.
born, they made movies
So,
about him, and
for
we
her,
don't
he
really talk
misses.
about him. But they might come up
Or she,
in this round, just so
multiple
you know.
choices,
Jen,
it's-
5 questions. Each one's worth 2 points. Your first question: what enchanted instrument puts Fluffy,
Harp.
terrifying 3-headed dog, to sleep in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's
points.
Stone?
It's a harp.
It is a harp, putting that beautiful beast to bed for a little nap.
I almost spit out
Points?
flute, and I don't know
And we
why.
move on to your second question, Jen. At the beginning of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Voldemort is torturing Professor Charity
Oh my God.
Burbage, who taught which class at Hogwarts?
I think I know it, but I want to be safe here, so let's go multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Muggle history, B, Muggle studies, C, communicating with Muggles, or D, understanding Muggles?
Muggle studies.
Muggle studies.
It is Muggle studies for a point. That's a wide maneuver and multiple choice there, Christian. He clearly knows how to play the game very, very astutely.
All right, well, here's the next question, Mark.
Third one.
Damn,
Who
I'm still
plays
down.
Minister of Magic Cornelius Fudge in the
I
first
don't
five
know.
Harry Potter
Actors.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to go multiple choice on this one.
All right. Is it A, Robert Hardy, B, Adrian Rollins, C, Mark Williams, or D, David Bradley?
A. Robert Hardy.
Five,
Now I'm questioning
Four.
myself.
3.
Repeat.
Well, you have time to
Second
do
one.
a final answer.
All right.
No, I already
Who
said
plays
it.
Minister of Magic Cornelius Fudge in the first five Harry Potter films, and your multiple choice options for a point. Is it A, Robert Hardy, B, Adrian Rollins, C, Mark Williams, or D, David Bradley?
Who'd you
I'm gonna go
put?
D.
That's
That's-
what I
That is
put.
incorrect, Alex.
That's who I was
A
thinking.
1 point steal. I'm going to give you your multiple choice options once again. Is it A, Robert Hardy, B, Adrian Rollins, C, Mark Williams, or D, David Bradley?
Robert Hardy.
It is Robert Hardy, and that's a big steal for Alex Damon.
Big steal there for Alex Damon as we get to our next question. Question number 3, Mark.
This is question number 4,
Oh,
and it's the penultimate question.
He's been doing that a
in
lot
the
does-
Wizarding
it's-
world
it's hard
I
game.
know,
virtually.
it's funny.
Points. What famous wizard, first mentioned in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, makes his first
Oh,
on-screen appearance
oh my god.
in
Oh my god.
Fantastic Beasts
Don't say his name.
Crimes
Oh my god.
of Grindelwald?
Drawing a blank.
It's
Nicholas Flamel.
Oh man, that is
Agree with that critic?
that is man. Oh, that is so
Most
close.
importantly,
That is so close. If you're watching, comment on it. Brian actually got that down.
I said it pretty loud over her though, so
Oh, that is so
points here
close.
for Jen Kemp with this last question, Mark.
okay, Jen,
Oh,
you made it to round 3 regardless. There's no knockout afoot, which is good news. The better news, you can cut the lead to 3 going into round number 3 if you get this question correct without needing multiple choice. That question is, in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Gryffindor is playing a Quidditch match against which
Hufflepuff.
other house when Dementors crash the game?
I know that because it's my house.
Hufflepuff.
It is the legendary Hufflepuff Quidditch team, which they made
Feel a little better now?
on ESPN about
No.
Christian. It's just a 3-point lead for Alex Damon going
All right,
Because
so,
if I wouldn't have screwed up that
This has been
first round Harry
absolutely
Potter, it'd be
Jen Kemp
14. And if I actually knew anything about Lord of the Rings and knew the name Aragorn, like I knew the character, I saw his face.
I know more about just Star Wars. I'll show you a little of my Star
We'd be
Trek.
tied.
And he gets
all right, well,
a
after
second round, but
2
Jen
rounds
Kemp
here,
comes back,
it is
scraps,
15
and
to
gets us within 3
13.
here as we
We
get
are
into the
quite
final
close,
round,
and
Mark.
so
This
we
round
are going to be
number
flipping this time
Number 3 is gonna
instead
be the
of
final round in today's
letting
match.
the
We'll
loser or the person behind
so
pick
that
or go with the more
overtime.
questions.
Here's how
So
it
because
goes.
Brian flipped first, I will flip this time. Go ahead and call it, sir.
Numbers in total from
I'm
1
going
range
to pick
from 1 to
tails.
15. Each number is going
Tails it
to
is.
a
Sweet.
different corner.
I'm going to go with Jen Kemp
Know-how.
again.
Your
Stick
first
with.
question's worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3 points, and your last
Her.
one, should we make it that far, is worth 5.
I don't even know what the score is,
Possibly the
other
biggest
than
score
ours.
It's 17 to 15. 17 to 14.
We are going to
No,
ask
7
Alex Damon for his numbers
18
first from 1 to 15. We need all
18,
15 now,
15.
Alex,
We got an
because
ad in
you
front of it,
currently
that's
why I
enjoy
couldn't
a
say.
10-point lead. So from 1 to 15, what feels luckiest?
You know, I've never done this before, but I'm going to go 11, 3, and 8. And I finally do it.
love that. I love those numbers.
Wait,
She's so supportive.
he's never
And
Love that.
done a
No,
round.
the numbers.
Oh,
I'll do 7, 9, and 2.
7, 9, and 2. Okay,
Those are horrible numbers. I just know that. Just ugly numbers.
before we let
So wait,
go
you picked
over
Jen, right?
Here too.
Yeah.
First,
Okay.
Sam, we'll give you 30 seconds to talk to your competitor. Here you go.
Okay. Hey, Jen, who directed Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Chris Columbus.
2 points right there for my girl. Okay, you got this, Jen.
what if that backfired and she was like,
Is the manager right there.
What if I got that
I just
wrong?
want you to know that she knows absolutely more than she's allowing herself to feel right now. You crushed that. They asked really hard
No
questions,
whammies.
and you battled so well. You got this.
You know what movie I just
Round
watched
three is
like
all
2 days
about
ago that he's in?
All right, Roxy.
Him?
Yeah.
They asked her
Not another
questions.
teen
She
movie.
Said Hufflepuff. There was
I
only
love
two
that
options.
movie.
He's in
Three
that.
options. Are you kidding me? Alex Damon.
He's
you
one of the
are a
goofballs.
champion.
I
You are an
love that
absolute
movie.
champion.
And Roxy,
You're in the
you
league
were
because
wrong.
you're a
There were
champion.
3
You're
other
gonna win this
choices,
match
not
because you're a
2.
champion. Those numbers were sexy numbers. I feel that, and I'm excited to see what you do in this third round. You got this.
Alex
baby.
is like,
All
okay.
right, thank you, Roxy Stryer and Sam Levine.
I love her
here.
as a manager.
All right.
She's so
We're
good.
going to start with Jen Kemp here, Mark, because she's got to avoid the TKO and bounce it back to Alex Damon. She's down by 3.
I may
Harry
not even
Potter.
Get
Harry
I may
Potter.
not even get a chance to answer here.
Harry
Chose
Potter.
Category number 7.
Harry
for your
Potter.
First category. I'm going to put you at in the MCU.
Oh, I don't need to.
All right, Jen, 20 seconds for this one. What was the 4th MCU film to be released in theaters directly after Iron Man 2?
Captain America: The Winter Soldier. After Iron Man 2?
5, 4.
Or is it?
Repeat.
Last one. What was the 4th MCU film to be released in theaters directly after Iron Man
it's-
2?
Oh, it's between 2. It's regular Captain America.
Iron Man 3.
Looking for Thor.
Damn it, that was my other option!
Was the
Did you know that?
Thor was the answer.
The Iron Man 2
For
part threw
3
me
points
off.
here. Your next question, you chose category number 9.
Harry Potter.
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. In The Last Crusade, the second Grail Maker is located in what city?
Venice.
Not fair.
That's correct. 3
fair.
points.
We're tied.
All right.
This is not
so
fair.
we are now tied. So we're going to bounce back to Alex Damon.
I've yet to
Jen
get an
avoids
Indiana
the
Jones
TKO,
question on any of
and
these
you take the
reactions.
4 points for the
Would you have known
Rockstars
it?
there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Mark,
I was
Alex
gonna guess
chose
Berlin.
category number 11.
That's right, Christian, and a very erotic number, as quoted by Roxy Stryer.
So is me?
A 2-point
Unfortunately.
question, Alex.
Watch,
to
you're gonna get
give
Harry
you the
Potter.
lead. Solo possession
answer too quickly
therein,
for me.
once again, is going to be in the world of Marvel movies.
Okay.
Not MCU, Marvel movies.
Marvel movies. What number was that? Oh, 11.
It was 11.
Yes.
All right, Alex, for 2 points and the lead. Who plays Johnny Blaze's girlfriend, Roxanne?
Eva Mendes.
No, I knew that one.
Eva Mendes.
Yes!
2 points.
should've
Now
gone
David
with
back on
him.
top, Christian.
Yes!
Why am I
So,
picking
where we
against
are now,
him?
Jen Kemp gets a 5.
Brian can win with a
Jen
5-pointer
Kemp
here.
gets a 5-point
You can win with a
question
5-pointer here,
if she hits it
Mr.
at
Yeah,
Alex
but
Damon.
watch it come to
Alex
be
Damon.
Star Trek.
If not, the Rockstars and Alex Damon will advance to the next
Yeah,
round.
but if you
Jen,
get this-
you chose
Oh, if I
category
get this, but you still
number
have his
2
3.
for your 5 rounds.
Yeah, but if she misses, but you get it,
Chose
the match is
category
over.
number 2 for your 5-pointer.
Oh, that's true.
Back to the Future.
Oh! Did you hear what it was?
Yeah, it's, again, I've never gotten a Back to the Future question in any of these.
Which
Not fair.
actor plays
Oh my
Lorraine's
God,
younger
no
brother
bueno.
Milton
No
in
bueno.
the first film?
Negative Ghost Rider. Pun intended. I wonder if he knows
5.
this. He looks like he knows
He looks
it.
like he does.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Congratulations, Alex. Elijah Wood.
and you're
What if that would have been it? That would have been amazing.
advancing
Wow.
to the next
Hey,
round.
look. Great match. Great match. It obviously ended the way we expected it to with Mr. Alex Damon winning. But she's impressive.
She's very good.
She's impressive. She knows her Harry Potter. She looks like she knows her Star Trek, which are two very interesting combinations. We don't know what else she knows at this point, but I definitely don't think it's the last we've seen of her.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm more distracted the fact that I freaking lost this because I could have won this game.
And you lost $10.
I forgot about that. I already sent it to you and I already forgot. So
Oh man.
But we needed that so bad. That was like all the pressure in the world on you, and you just delivered in a massive way. I know that round 2, I mean, I can't believe that round 2 was so flawless, literally. And you're such a champion, and you prove why every single match you play. It's incredibly impressive. Jen Kemp, I will say, I watched a lot of her fan matches, and I think she improves every time she competes as well. She is a beast. And I think that she's somebody not to be taken lightly in this league. So she did an awesome job.
If it looks like it,
Alex,
but
I saw you get a little jealous of some of those categories that she pulled.
One day.
I know. One day you'll get those. But she did a great job. But Alex, you just bested her today, and I'm really proud of you.
Alex, look, man. Obviously, everybody knows what you know about Star Wars, but this Star Trek, that's a dangerous thing. Going in there, cleaning out that round in the second round. Have you always been a Star Trek fan, or was this something that you studied up on leading up to these?
If I'm her, I say don't answer that.
Answer that question.
I mean, I'll just say, as a Star Wars fan, nothing against Star Trek. It's just I love one universe more than the other one. And DeForest Kelley, that was all mind games, Sam. That was just to get in your head and make you think I didn't know, or I brain farted. I don't know. You can decide.
With Alex Damon, Christian, everybody's going to be talking about what an incredible perfect round he had in round number 2. But Alex, I want to take you back to the end of round number 1, where you suddenly find yourself losing 8-7. I know it's just a 1-point match, but what's going through your mind? What's making your stomach churn at that point in the match? Are you getting a little bit of anxiety?
I'm always anxious, Mark. That's my secret. I mean, some of that stuff is, like I said, it's just a matter of time for me to get to everything, and there are some things that I'm like, mixed bag is there's a lot of stuff in it. And it's that April O'Neil question, I just forgot that was even a comic book originally. So I was stuck thinking like Batman or Superman. Where was she? Where was Megan Fox? All I could think of was Jonah Hex.
Well, I mean, Roxy, we'll say this now: you find yourself.
Oh my God,
in a
I forgot
second
she's in
round
that.
matchup
Wow.
against Robert Meyer,
Wasn't even thinking of that one.
Drews, and Brandon Hanna. You've been very vocal about what Brandon Hanna has been doing.
Woo! That is going to be a
barn burner. He's not going to take any shots when it comes to both you and Alex Damon. Any words going into your next match here with Brandon Hanna?
Yeah, his personality is better than his game.
It is a Slytherin jacket.
I think that it's great that he's been taking his shots at other people, and it's all fun and games right now. But when he has to go against Alex Damon, I mean, come on. We're talking about somebody who is a legitimate champion here versus somebody who was a fan who's kind of finding his way and making himself into this heel. He's trying, and at least he's got a character now. But at least he's a player now. But really, nobody knew his name like a week ago. So
true story.
Alex, any words on Brandon Hanna as we let you go here?
I've seen his name on Facebook. I know he's making waves, but I mean, I'm going to do the same thing I always do. I'm going to come here. I'm going to have fun answering questions. It seems to work out for me so far.
Well, Alex, Roxy, congratulations. Massive win here for the Rockstars, picking up a big 3 points.
That's a match we are definitely going to have to
into the second round against Jen Kemp. All right, so now we have the manager of the usual suspects, Sam Levine and Jen Kemp. We start with Jen here. Jen, hell of a match here. You saw yourself in the first round with a few points over Alex Damon. That had to make you feel good going into round number 2, but were you shocked about how good he was in Star Trek?
Not particularly, because having studied so much into Star Trek, because if you follow me at all in the fan leagues, you know I wasn't the biggest fan, but I have time now, and I studied, so now I know every single ship that landed on every single planet and every single captain that ran it, so...
This is your brain where you enjoy a sweet night's sleep on a Nectar mattress.
And click.
So I would have loved that Star Trek category, honestly, but there were other things that were completely on me in terms of like just second guessing myself and going multiple
Harry Potter seen it.
And yeah, so it's
I like her.
Whenever I go out, I try to play my best, and Alex, he played his best today, so I'm totally fine with it. But I know I could have done a little bit better if I had just.
Yeah, me too.
It's first time nerves, essentially.
Yeah, me too.
Jen, on that note, I mean, I've gotten to meet you.
I don't think I've been more upset losing to you than this
one. I know what a competitor you are. And
I got the Harry Potter question right. And
I don't even care. I
right.
don't even care about the $10. I'm more pissed that I lost.
This entire Schmoedown world on notice that I can compete. with the
I'm more
best
pissed
players
off
in the
about
game.
that Harry Potter question than
Yeah,
anything.
like I never.
Leaky cauldron, Brian.
I
Leaky
knew it.
cauldron.
That's why I said, oh my god, I don't have enough
Geekdom.
time. I would have
I thought I would
JTE'd,
do
got it
solid.
right,
So when
and
I
still
saw that
lost
I
by
had
1
Alex
point.
Damon in my first match, yeah, I was a little concerned, and I know that everyone assumed that I was going to
A little more than 1
Guess
point,
what?
but
You're right. But I think I came out and I proved that I know my stuff, and it's just one of those things of you never know exactly what you're going to get. Like, I know now what Max Trex's password is on his computer. It's the name of his dog, Geraldo, and no one should know that, but I know that now because that's all I've been doing for the past week.
Well,
She has Trivial Pursuit, Lord of the Rings.
You had said exactly that.
There's another
She was
scene in
coming
back here. I
She
think
was
it's a
going to show
horror scene.
people what
No,
she
that's-
knew. And
that looks
I
like
think
Voldemort.
regardless of whether she
But I thought that
advances
one
or
was
not,
Harry
we're gonna-
Potter.
We've
Oh,
found a
might be more than
new
one.
competitor here in Jen Kempe in the IG division.
Oh, you're right. Maybe that's...
Oh,
Looks like
absolutely,
Mike Myers.
100%. This was just the beginning for Jen Kemp in the Intergeekdom division. No two ways about it. You've heard me say it before. You've heard every other player and manager say it before. Luck is a huge factor in these matches, and sometimes you either need to get a little luck or you need your opponent to get a little unlucky. And sometimes when both of those don't go in your favor, it's going to be the deciding factor in a match. But my confidence in Jen as an IG player is only strengthened by her performance today. And like she said, this is her first real match in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. So there are going to be first game jitters. Like she said, she should have trusted her gut when she went to multiple choice, on maybe one or
She
two of those
played
questions.
like
And
a
that's okay. Those are
seasoned vet,
always
in my
going to be
opinion.
the little speed bumps that players who are just getting started in the movie Trivia Schmoedown are going to encounter. But I know with each match that she gets to play, she is going to become that much stronger and that much more confident in herself as a player. And she is absolutely going to be a force to be reckoned with in the IG division from here on out.
Well said, the Sam Levine, manager of Usual Suspects. Obviously, I'm sure a bummer here, but nonetheless, a hard.
All right, well, there it is,
match.
guys. Our
Sam
reaction and
and
play
Jen
along
Kempe.
to Alex Damon versus Jen Kemp, the first round matchup of the IG tournament. Roxy Stryer versus Sam Levine. Rockstars versus the Usual Suspects. I take the victory today, and I also walked away with two at $10, which is even better. So, but Brian, I'll have a shot here very shortly, as there are a couple matches coming down the pike. The most recent, or the next one, not the most recent, the next one is Jeannine the Machine versus John Humphrey. So we have the Usual Suspects are back at it versus Coy Jeandrew and the Quirky Mercs. That'll be up on Friday. Our reaction, more than likely up over the weekend if we are able to get to it. We might try something different for the Friday reaction because it is a Friday and we want to get to all those as well. So for now, that is Brian. I am Jake. This is A Certain Point of View. We thank you guys for joining us. As always, make sure you guys are following us on Twitter, YouTube. You guys can catch the main show every Monday, as well as our Star Wars live match breakdowns on Thursday evenings. Jill joins us on those as well, and she'll be on her first episode this Thursday, which is today, actually. So I hope you guys enjoy that. So for now, we are A Certain Point of View. See you guys next time.